The girls are taking their nap. Art is working on his stuff. I'm gonna try to move my rose bushes that are in the front garden here by the front porch. I have to redo that whole flower bed. It just has gotten too big, out of control, and I need something just a little bit easier to take care of. So I have 3 rose bushes back here. Again, I have not done anything with that this season, just because I knew the porch had to be done, and there was high likelihood of anything that I did was going to get undone. But the perennials have just gotten so huge up here, so I need to somehow manage this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This I grow specifically for butterflies, and that's my intent out here, is for butterflies and birds and hummingbirds. So with that being said, I'm thinking we are going to move these 3 rose bushes. Those are going to get moved over here. I've grown in the past. I've had my canna lilies. Those did not survive. So I'm going to put the rose bushes here for now. These guys, these are beautiful daisies, but they spread something awful. And these are black-eyed Susans, same thing, have huge spreading issues. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking this is going to get pulled out. It just spreads. Again, it spreads, and when it spreads, it makes it a lot of work for me, and I really need to keep this simple. This is just a mum here, and this is my azalea here. This actually looks really nice in the spring. So this whole thing needs to be done. We're going to be keeping those 2 larger bushes here. That's not an issue. Art and I are toying with the idea of actually putting a pear tree up here. There used to be a plum tree, and it got a virus and it died. We've been here well over 10 years. So I'm going to say that was almost 10 years ago that died. We didn't have it long and it died. So the soil's been pretty well dormant. We're not really worried about a virus coming through on a new tree or anything like that, but we're thinking we're going to put a pear tree here, which would, we could just keep this open and maybe just put hostas around the bottom. Again, my goal is simplicity, and this has gotten a little bit too big and not simple enough. So that's my intent over the next couple weeks. It's going to take me time because my vegetable garden comes first, and I just want to make sure I know what I'm doing. On the other side here, for whatever reason, we lost the tree a couple years ago. There was a big tree here. That one is gone. So that just leaves me pretty much with this bush and that bush. And I'm not really sure how to do this. I've thought about just making like a hedge of hosta plants. These are hosta plants. I have a large clump of them here that need to get moved. So I've thought about making hostas here that would just kind of add a border to the driveway, and then it would keep me from having to put as much mulch down every season. I'm not sure. There's some houses that I can drive by and I love that landscaping, but I have a hard time recreating that landscaping with my own house. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, let me know, because I'm just in this planning stage. I am going to move the rose bushes now before the girls get up. The rose bushes have been transplanted, and they definitely have some wormies and things like that eating it. I'm not sure if I'll end up spraying for it, but at least here I can care for them a little bit better because it's really easy. It's close to the driveway. So these are my 3 original big ones, and then a friend of mine gave that to me for my birthday. So I think that will look nice if they can grow well and survive the transplant. Art has looked high and low for that belt that he needs for the molder planer, but we have been unable to actually find it. So the different places that he's gone has told him to try a tractor repair place. The one that's closest to us, because it's a Saturday, they close at what, 3? Is that what you said? Yes. Emmerich's closed at 3. So we are headed to Tractor Supply, which is in Clifton Park, and we'll see if they have it here. Usually we don't run all over looking for something, but this is a case where we're on a time crunch, not just a personal time crunch, but the fact is Art's shop, this is his busy season that started this week, and he is getting a lot of repairs in, so he really will not be able to take any time starting July 1st to do the porch. Once June is done, if the porch is not done, it's not getting done until middle of September, end of September. So that's why we're kind of rushing. We don't usually run around looking for parts and pieces, but sometimes you just have to do it. So we're hoping Tractor Supply has the belt that we need so Art can get that done. Is that the last thing that's really holding us up?
I believe it is.
He's got the knives for the cutting knives for the molder. He's got it all set up. We bought the wood today. So it's a real work in progress. I told Art, I think often we are paying, when you pay a contractor, you're actually paying for them to run around to get everything they need to fix your house.
What do you see, Grace? With a plow? Yeah, do you want a plow?
What would we plow up?
Look it! This is like what Grammy and Grandpa has.
Right, do you want one?
Yeah.
Well, you have to...
It can fit about 4 or 5 people, or 6 people.
Looks like you can fit 4.
Wow, look at this.
No, 5.
Oh,
1,
that's against this.
2,
Oh, right, yeah, so I guess you can fit 5 people.
and then 1.
3 in the front and 2 in the back.
And you can probably fit another person right here.
So
Tape measure looks really cool because it's bright yellow. That looks cool. Some gas cans. I love this place. I probably could stay here all day if I wanted to. Wow. There's tons of different belts, like different thicknesses.
And even like skinny snake skins.
Yeah, that's a kind of snake skin belt. Do you have any thin ones?
I don't see anything thinner than what I have.
Could you use something thicker?
Not really.
Could you shave it?
No.
Would this one fit?
Can't really mess with belts.
Or this one?
No.
Now we have to ask that. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny little thing, and it's, guess how much it is?
You want one?
$599. Is it rubber wheels?
Plastic wheels.
How's your picture be for
Oh.
Daddy ran into the big old...
I was videoing, I didn't notice the wind chimes, I ran into them. Janelle.
Oh, there's another chicken over there.
Janelle, do you think we should get this for our new front porch?
Yeah, who looks lovely.
Chicken!
Another
Wanna go see
chicken?
the other
Uh-oh, his
chicken?
tail fell off.
Dad, look, we need a winch. We need a winch for our van.
We need a winch for our van. They would look cool on the front of our van.
Yeah, and then you can pull us around on the sled.
That would be a little dangerous, I think.
On their
I
back.
love this place. This place is like great.
$3.49.
They do have a lot of cool stuff.
It's a little expensive for a toy car. $3.49.
Okay.
It was $6.99.
Uh-oh. It's half price. Even Janelle likes this place.
I do.
Did we find it? Oh,
There's
look at
3
that.
8-inch belts.
Oh, that's what we need.
How long?
Well, short. We need a little bit shorter than this one.
So is that
So let's see what we have here.
24?
Bigger than...
Here, you can see what's up here.
So someone was a bad citizen. They didn't put this away. Be about 3H by 35.
Right here, 35. 35.
By 35.
And there's a 36.
Okay. Was that the biggest thing, huh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do you need bigger or smaller?
Well, it has to be a little smaller than this one, but
Whoa.
this is way a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Is this the smallest? Biggest they have?
What size is that one? 36. Let's see. Up here, there's half inch. Can you do a small?
No,
They did not have the part. However, the associate told us to check out Home Depot. So this is Clifton Park. There's a Home Depot here. So
There's everything in Clifton
yes,
Park.
off we go to Home Depot. Does that make the 15th place we've gone today?
I think this will be number 15, yes.
Crazy.
This is crazy. I had no idea it's going to be so hard to find something like that.
I think at this point, if we don't find it now, we are going to just order it off online and we'll just go from there.
Now we're at Home Depot, and Peter loves the Home Depot. Hey, you don't have your Home Depot hat on. So Peter is going to all his favorite places today. He's got Curtis Lumber, Home Depot, and Tractor Supply. We struck out again. It's been awfully hard to find one of these things, so I guess we're just going to have to order one. We went right past Aldi, so we figured we'd stop here. We just need to get a few things. We're really filling up the cart. They ran out of oyster crackers, and we use those for rewards for going potty in the toilet for the little girls, so we just grabbed these. So those will be our potty crackers now.
got those roll around.
Right. And so does this one.
You put him on the inside. Be prepared to catch him if
And
he
this one
rolls.
too. Here. And chuck it with a...
You're funny.
It is getting late, so we're going to head to bed. I didn't get quite as much done as I was hoping to get done today, but at least I got that one check on the Snail's Pace Challenge chart. It's really disappointing that I had such a hard time finding that belt. I did not know it was going to be so difficult. I thought I would just run to the hardware store and pick one up and come home and put it on. But anyway, it happens, and minor setback. But I'm hoping to have the porch done by next week. We will see. That might be a little too optimistic. But that's what I am hoping. Good night. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you tomorrow.